Another way, if you do not have any money, and these are gift certificates, and once they are handed around, I'll explain what these gift certificates are. Again, this is shopping with no money. I made these certificates just as an example, but you can make your own. If you own a computer, or if you don't, you can write this on a piece of paper. And if you notice, let me see my favorite one. It's down here on the left-hand side. It will read, and I'm going to use Jackie. Jackie, you will be giving this to me. It says, this gift certificate entitles Cameron Munden for 1 day of free housekeeping service. Please call 1 week in advance to redeem your gift certificate, and it will have Jackie's name and her phone number. Wouldn't that, and all it takes is Jackie, just 1 day of cleaning my house. I was supply the vacuum cleaner and the Windex and everything. Wouldn't you think this would be and this could work also for birthdays, especially around Mother's Day and Father's Day. If you want to do something special for your mother or your father, you can think of anything that you like to do. Please, if you don't like babysitting someone's children, please don't give them a babysitting gift certificate, because guess what? They will want to redeem it. This also could be something special for people who are in nursing home. This gift certificate entitles you to a big hug every time I come to your room, or small, something simple. So this again is shopping with no money, but it's from the heart. So you have to take time to think about, what would a person really appreciate from you versus clothes. Think about it. If you think about the sweater that somebody gave you last Christmas, you just wore it during the winter months, right? Mm-hmm. You might or might not wear it this year. However, with that joy that I gave you, that I said about your smile, your everything. See, every time I think about that joy, see, that makes her smile. You're turning red. But think about it, and because people who are away from home, especially the military who's away from home, and special things about them. That's a very touching and emotional gift versus giving somebody a sweater and they'll wear it. Okay, that person gave it to me. I wear it whenever. Okay. I want you all, with the people who have no money, they're going to have to think outside, and I call it the bag. Think outside the bag instead of think outside the box. So and for children, let's talk about children, because children are very expensive during the holidays. They all want electronics, right? Mm-hmm. Well, it's a possibility, instead of buying a whole lot of electronics, buy games that the family can play. And I know some people say, my children don't like playing games and all this. However, you got to get them in the mode. I don't have children, but I have a niece and a nephew who are 8 and a half. And every Friday night we either watch a movie or play a game. And 2 or 3 Friday nights go by on camera when we're going to have Friday fun night. I'm tired! So they are reminding me they love Friday fun nights. We do crafts, we do games. My twins, they're a little competitive. They love to win. So I don't have to worry about them using a lot of electronics around me. They know we're going to play, we're going to be creative. Last Christmas I went on the website and I learned how to make a big snowflake with arts and crafts. They love it. When we're going to make our, and we hung them around, when we're going to make our big snowflakes. So I was able to divert them from going and watch movies and going to watch, what's the game, those DS or whatever game. So you got to get creative, and you have to have a little time. So again, with that electronics, that's for the younger. For the older, those are going to be a little tougher to pull away from the computer and pull away from those electronics. Anybody have that problem now with the teenagers? All they want to do is and you talk to them, and I have tried this with my nephew, and he's now, I have another nephew, he's now a junior in college. But I would rip black and white movies. He said, first of all, he said, "Where's the color?" I got some old. He said, "Where have they told?" And we would watch them, and I would tell him how some of the lines. I don't know if we should say this, but how the men in that day would have those one-liners, and you kind of melt. I said, "You need to watch this so you know." I had to think of something to get him from being on the computer. So that's how I'm thinking about those musicals. Y'all, I don't know if y'all remember Fred Astaire and all of those, and they used those, and Bogart, and they used those one-liners. My nephew, who's a junior, he used some one-liners in college. So I made it fun. He knew nothing about. Now he knows about those old movies. And I was able to get a couple old movies with no color. First thing he said, "What's wrong with your television?" But, be creative. Whatever you think that the teenager does not know, and you introduce him or her to something that would really start their interest in another direction. But you got to stay on them. Again, no money and little money. Here's some other items. If you look at your green sheets, there's some other items that how to use no money. You can personalize a t-shirt. If they have a t-shirt, or you can put their name, use the paint. You can go and get craft paint. You can personalize anything that they may like. If there is old gift that you still have, you can also, and I know people say you can't re-gift. Yes, you can if you don't give it back to the person that gave it to you. Y'all understand the re-gifting? Think about some of the gifts that you have. You don't use them. You never used them. Just remember who gave them to you and re-gift them. They don't need to know that it came off your shelf or it came out of your attic. Also, the last couple ones, it says create a treasure hunt. This could be something for the teenagers as well as yourself. Create a treasure, or it could be a romantic one for your husband. He goes to one place and he has to read something, then you take him to another place and you take him to the next place, and he's treasure hunting throughout the house. And who knows where it ends up, So that could be romantic, or well as it could be for teenagers, because they like games. No matter what the teenagers may say, they like playing games. They really do. Any questions so far with any of these items that we've gone through? No questions, okay? And shopping with little money and no money? Okay.